And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Peter Lambert. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
First pitch, 6:15.
0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball. Ball.
Lifted in the air down the left side and just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Jose Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Myers settles underneath it. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Makes the catch, inning over. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Next one misses. Ball 1. Bybee in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Fires over to first.
Got him. That's an out.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball there. That's a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Check swing went around. It's 0-1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Christian.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Yeah.
Paredes off of first with 2 away. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Popped up. Bazana in position. And that's the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Now it's the Guardians DH, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Smith makes his way towards it.
No, that's
Can't
foul.
get there. This one lands foul. And the 0-1. Popped up. Pena settles under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Down and in, moved his feet.
Drive.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
In the air, left side. And there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Angel
Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez.
Ha.
On the ground to the
Foul.
left. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
That's
No.
outside. Ball one.
Ball two.
And there's a ball. That one finds the zone. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now here is Cam Smith. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Left fielder, Zach DeCenzo.
Zach DeCenzo up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. No score here in the second.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Ball one.
DeCenzo leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Hike.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Just missed.
No.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
In the air, right field. Smith should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8, catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Top of the third, no score.
Hey.
That misses
Ball.
the zone, and a count 2-1. Next
No,
pitch
that's
is outside. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Ripped to right. Reaches for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Brian Rocchio stands in with two away as he takes a ball. In for a strike, and 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Right side, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strike two. That one 95 to finish him off.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio on to first.
That's an out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac.
So up next,
Paredes.
Isaac Paredes walked his first time.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Out towards right center field. DeLauder on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here in Houston, on to the fourth. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's your 1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one fouled off. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Now that's smacked to right center. Myers drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1.
High.
That one ripped, but foul.
Ball.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Flied out his first time. That's in there. 0-1. DeLauder off of first with 2 away. This one in the air right field. Smith racing over to make the catch. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Hard hit left side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Walker.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 1-0.
Ball. No.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Payoff pitch. That's a laser base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Astros.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. On the ground to third. Slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. In the air, left field. And that is foul.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
At the plate, Angel Martinez.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
D-Ride.
Swings over the top of that one. Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Stephen Kwan.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, foul to the left. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And down on strikes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So next up for Houston, Zach DeZenzo. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Allen went down on strikes his first time through. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air, right field. DeLauder towards the line, but it bounces off his glove. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Astros.
Well, not an easy play by any stretch. He went a long ways just to get to that fly ball, and all that hard work to get there, you're expected to bring it down. I have to think that the ball was bouncing on him a little bit, and what I mean is when you run a long ways, you can get on your heels some, and that makes the jarring to the ground make the head move and make the ball move. So important running technique is critical, and that's something that's often overlooked.
Out towards right center field. Can't get there. One run will score.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Fastball for a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Pitch kicks away. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 1 out. Isaac Paredes digs in now. Fouled off left side. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Vasquez coming around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee will depart. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Cody Hoyer. This is his 3rd time out this year. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit.
Catcher Patrick Bailey.
Ball, no.
Bounce to the right side. Walker steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
For Cleveland, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio, struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Astros leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Up next for Cleveland.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Travis Bazzana now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yeah.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Yep.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Hard hit right side. Walker takes it himself. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here is Hoskins. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's got a chance. Ramirez in to score. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Peter Lambert is done, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, number 75. He's making his second appearance of the season. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Fastball for a strike. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position.
No.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Man on second, 2 down. That pitch clips the outside corner. Now 3-2. Manzardo wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Fly ball down the line. DeZenzo turns to the right on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down on Angel Martinez. Digs in for the Guardians. The 0-1.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center, and it drops in, and that extends the inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. Quick toss to first. Martinez back on a dive. Way inside, and that hit him.
Up next for Cleveland.
So in now for Cleveland, Patrick Bailey.
Ball 1.
Martinez, the lead runner out at second. Kwan on at first with 2 down. And that one up and in. Look out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Two on, 2 outs. And the tying run is on base. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now the 0-1. And fouled off. Two outs. Bases are full. Liner snagged it first. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Cam Smith will hit next.
Ball.
The Guardians up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
No.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Festa also getting ready. 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
No. Inside.
Inside, just missed. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Next for the Astros, left fielder, Zach DeZenzo.
And the batter now, Zach DeZenzo. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1 down. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. Got him.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop,
Nick Allen up next for the Astros.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing, and he popped it up. Bazana moving under this one. And that will end the inning. So the Astros lead 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tatsuya Imai.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Guardians, second baseman Travis Bazana.
Going 1.
Hard one.
Just missed. Imai, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Here goes the runner. And that's fouled off. Bazana on at first. Nobody out. On a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. 0-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ball.
Just missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And ball 4 to aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Line drive. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Angel Martinez digs in now. Foul ball there. Yo 1.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball.
Ball 2.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's
Ball.
a little bit low. Stephen Kwan next to bat for Cleveland. Two on, two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 6 and the Astros 3.
Now pitching for
We're
Cleveland.
back in a new pitcher
Number
here to start the
33,
bottom of the seventh. Hunter Gaddis. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball
The only
one.
adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ball two.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Line drive and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Astros.
Back to the top of the order now. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Vasquez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
Yep, he made it.
Safe. So they get one, but a really
Up
nice
next
try
for the
there.
Astros. Third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
No.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. One left for Houston and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Astros.
arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
55,
Nate Pearson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit.
Center fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Off the
Ball
plate
inside.
inside. And that is ball one.
Tree high.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Bailey. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. A.J. Blueball, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. King, a left-hander, also throwing.
Outside.
Clips the corner. Now 2-1. That one missed. And that's through there for a strike. And it's a full count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Rocchio in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bazzana at the plate now. That's ball 1. Rocchio off of first with 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Sliced hard but foul. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Guardians leave 1, but they still lead it 6-3. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th, Christian Walker now at the plate. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Jake Myers will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him. 1 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now here is Cam Smith. There's a strike.
Ball.
In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. That's in there. 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third. Only 1 away.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. Tying run at the plate. Just missed.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands
chop back up the middle. Rocchio on the run. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Gaddis gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Cade Smith.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Here come the rally caps. It's late, but it's far from over.
And that one popped in the air, left field. That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 6 and the Astros 4. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Jose Ramirez digs in now.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tap to first. Walker. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Chase DeLauder.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Hey.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Fastball is outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One out, runner at second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw to third, save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Bounce to the left side. Long throw to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Nate Pearson won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. That one misses. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the top of the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. That's to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. One left for the Guardians. They're up 6-4. We head to the bottom of the ninth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ball, no.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. One now. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the order, Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Yep.
Cleveland trying to close it out. And it's 1-1.
Outside.
That clips the corner. The 1-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Outside. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And here is Isaac Paredes.
No. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The tying run at the plate.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Inside, ball 2.
An interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Comes a 2-2. Here's a high chopper and a base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Making a move at first. Astros going with a pinch runner, Bryce Matthews. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Two on, one out. Ground ball could be two. The flip, there's one. Got him. Double play just when they needed it most. What a finish.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
You